All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top right. It is Creator. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left for Basilisk. It is Serral. In the blue. And he is going for the new Eric 15 hatch. We've got ourselves an extractor trick. We're going to have a 15 hatch. And that will make him block proof. That will make him unhatch blockable. Nothing you... Oh, actually, hang on. He built the Overlord first. So there actually is potential to do a hatch block then in that case. It's not as high potential, but it is possible. Now, that's not what we're going to see. We will see Serral going for the... he's still able to get that 15 hatch down, but it's a slightly more economic setup. Now, Serral does get the quicker pool as well. That's going to allow him to take advantage of the quicker hatch timing. So he'll be able to start these queens about 6 or 7 seconds earlier than normal. Actually, we'll take a look at exactly when he does, because the 2-minute mark is usually when that hatchery finishes off of a standard 16 hatch. I personally haven't explored this build as much as I could, as much as I'd necessarily like to. Actually, hang on. Is this still going to be like a 150 hatch timing of the natural? Created with some good micro here, some good probe micro. Looks like it's going to be, yeah, about 5 seconds early. 156. 156 the hatch finishes, 157 for the pool timing. So actually not that much quicker at all. Only 3 seconds quicker on the queens. But of course, not getting hatch blocked is a significant advantage. Now, if you go and skip the Overlord, you do stop drone production for a little bit, but you're able to pop out your first 2 queens at 150, which is very quick. Very quick indeed. Serral will scout the front door and sees that there's no warp gate. I think Creator started warp gate for just a moment. Oh, look at this. He actually started the Zealot for half a second to show that the gateway was still active. Ooh, Serral didn't get to see that the Adept Shade finished. Would have been really nice if he could have seen that, but he'll see it in a moment with this Overlord. Yep, he knows what's up. And it's pretty trivial to defend against Adept, the first Adept, when you haven't been hatch blocked. That's not to say it's always going to be perfect, but it's very manageable. Serral just building 2 lings here, so getting away with a little teensy bit of greed. The teensiest bit. And you can see that Creator does respect Serral enough to, you know, morph Spore Crawlers, get things done. If Creator were to commit. First Oracle going to try and find some value on the other side of the map. Might just provide vision to snipe the Overlord. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to see here. And it will just be a 2 ground unit expand to the 3rd Nexus. That's a nice little speedy Nexus timing. Not the fastest it could be, but reasonably quick. You can theoretically get this Nexus down at 330, but wasn't the MO here. He got the 2nd gateway first. He's actually going up to 3 gateways, which is really interesting. I think he's going to try and find some early damage against Serral here. Serral, for his part, has been mining gas once again. Has not yet done anything with it. Ooh, Oracle does go for the Creep Tumor. He gets the Creep Tumor, but it takes a lot of damage. He misclicked on the Queen a couple of times. It's not the most successful. Oh. We are going to see the Oracle just getting shooed away here. Serral with a very quick 4th hatchery. That is a speedy 4th. Ooh, I think he just saw the 3 Adepts warp in. So this will be a A very old school build, 7 Adept, 3 Oracle. No glaives, just going to be units. Cyril has seen it, and he's building enough lings to deal with this. Should be enough lings to deal with this. Actually, yeah, he's even bunching up the queens at the front for them. It's going to put him in a good spot. Creator cannot... yeah, I don't think he can shade forward. No, he's just going to look around for damage with the oracles, which I don't hate at all. I actually like that quite a bit. Oh, trying to get some drones right there, but Serral with the drone pull from the extractors. Very well done by Serral. Only loses 2 drones. Excellent mitigation of damage. We got a very quick warp prism, by the way, from Creator. This is quite funky. Serral going to try and find some value with the lings on the other side of the map, but mostly just scouting for now and sees a couple of sentries. So that's some good information for Serral. Seeing those 2 sentries is good to know. Is this going to be charge or blink, by the way? Normally, I'd say it's probably blink, but Creator does like his charge lot play a fair bit in this matchup. Oop, 3-4 drone's going to go down, but he will lose an Oracle. Oh, he's going to sack both Oracles. That is a horrible trade for Creator. That is not good at all. We do not want to lose 2 Oracles for 6 drones. Will be slow Zealot harass. That is funky. 3rd Oracle does turn on its Pulsar Beam to try and push the lings away. There is a ton of energy on that Oracle. That's something, I guess. Serral getting a Dropper Lord. I believe that's on the right side. Nope, that's an Overseer. Where's the Dropper Lord? Oh, it's just in the middle. Hang on, is Serral going to go for... Yeah, Serral's going for a German taxi. He's going to pop the Overlords into the Queens into the Overlord. And honestly, with the amount of damage that Creator's taken, I think this is just going to kill him. He's building a bunch of Roaches, bunch of Ravagers. He's got Roach speed. He's got +1 missile about to complete. And Creator, well, he's going to come to regret losing those couple of Oracles. He doesn't have charge either. He never built charge. I put the chance of holding this push at about 3%. And that's the 3% where Serral makes a massive blunder. And I just don't see that happening. Force fields will be good on the ramp, but there's no damage. No Immortals. No Zealots with charge. No Blink Stalkers. Just a couple of regular Stalkers. Serral, he is just going to crush through right here. Battery Overcharge gets sniped down immediately. And Creator... Well, he tries to get a little too fancy. He does have 2 Immortals out, actually. He already built 1, and there's a second one that popped. But, well, hang on. Where is the rest of Serral's army? Okay, it is beelining across the map. He kept a lot at home. He kept way more at home than I expected. Ooh, War Prism Micro from Creator is good. Now that he got the War Prism home, there is opportunity here for Creator. But Serral reinforcing more thoroughly across the map. Double Immortal production might just put the damper on this. Serral really didn't rally into this. Not effectively at first, and now it's Creator who is actually, I think, in a decent position. Damn, very well done. 5 Dropper Lords just got started up here for Serral. Okay, now there's enough Roaches to start one-shotting stuff, but Serral, I think he kept, like... Does he just have a bunch of supply at home, even still? I can't believe that got held. Very well done. But now the 6 Overlord Roach drop squad. And Creator has no idea. He's got absolutely no idea. Look at that. We've got an Overseer coming in for Contaminate and for the Scout. Sees no cannons. Sees no defenses to speak of. Charge finally starts up. Creator does drop a couple of nice force fields here on this ramp, but Serral is just waiting for the recall. There it is. How many units get recalled? It is all of them, and that will leave this base completely exposed. He recalls into a surround. No War Prism to pick up the Immortals. All the sentries go down right away. Now, I mean, he recalls into a surround, but he's got a lot of damage here. Serral not pushing forward with the other part of the army, though. Creator so far has done a pretty fantastic job here. Ooh, nice job right there on the snipe. Grabs 1 Immortal, 2 Immortal, 3 Immortal. Ha! And that was the backbone of Creator's defense. But he's got double immortal production. Another Archon will get sniped down. Serral. Ooh, if he can get in on top of this base and clear out all the static D, that would be a big problem for Creator. There's still no charge. Still no charge. It is getting close, though. Serral behind this, grabbing a Hive and Hive and a Spire. So he's going to go Greater Spire behind this. Meanwhile, dropping in the main base, comes on in charge. Might just be denied. It is getting very close, but Serral will be able to kill it off. He's actually going to save the Dropper Lord, sack the Roaches. Meanwhile, attacking through at the third base once again. Creator has done far better than I expected and has brought the supplies very close to even. But losing that charge upgrade, well, that kind of nullifies the validity of 24 of his army supply. And any potential for an attack timing before Broodlords are out kind of disappeared with the death of that charge. Still, I'm amazed that Creator held it all. Genuinely amazed. Oh, Corrosive Vile's going to take down the pylon, a couple of the static defenses. Serral starting to open Creator up a little bit here. Sentry does get sniped down, and Corrosive Viles land on the unblinked Stalkers. Just the most regular of Stalkers. And there's that Greater Spire starting on up. Creator is going to drive Serral back, but once again, with no charge, you can't really punish this army. The Immortals have done amazing work. Good dodge in the Corrosive Viles. It's so funny that we see Phoenixes being produced here. With no Blink, no Twilight Council. Well, as I say, that Twilight Council does restart. I'm actually looking at it. It's dead center on my screen. I was looking at the production tab, though. No Blink. No Blink. The Phoenixes are actually going to be the main weapon to deal with the Broodlords. And I actually really like just like 5 or 6 Broodlords. Does add on a couple more Corruptors. The Corruptors will be popping out basically as the Greater Spire pops. If you build the Corruptors halfway through the Greater Spire's duration, that's about the perfect timing. Creator, though, might just hit this timing. Does Creator... Oh, he sees it. He sees it all. The Observer's seen it this whole time. And now he knows the Greater Spire is about to complete. The Broodlords, where are they going to morph? They're going to morph in the back of the Natural. Creator knows his timing. He is going for it. 4 Broodlords coming on in. Corrosive Viles do land on one of the Immortals. The thing is, without charge... Well, actually, no charge is done now. Ah, that's pretty good. Without Blink, though. Creator, if he doesn't win the game right this moment, basically in the next 10 seconds, things become a hell of a lot more difficult for him. And Serral has done an excellent job of buying himself time. We do see the Spire transition... Spire, what am I saying? Stargate transition coming in from Creator. But he could have started that as he moved out. Now, I do like that he's not going to commit in. But, at the very least, he denies the 5th base. Yeah, Creator is certainly in a fighting position. Ooh, Serral with a nice little counterattack here. We'll find a couple of probes. Is he just... He's just going to... No, he's not going to throw the roaches away. But he kills the gas, which is cute. I would have gotten out right after he killed the probes, but kind of nice that he goes for a little bit of additional damage. Queens, this creep spread from the middle of the game, from the early stages of the game. Very handy here. Stalkers do finally have Blink. Oh, no, he can't. What am I saying? He canceled charge to get Blink. Oh, man, I got to pay closer attention. What am I doing? Broodlord starting to really find some value, but there's the big Blink forward coming in on the Broodlord. Transfuse barely saves one of them. There's no armor upgrades on these Stalkers, so they're not the best. Creator trying to clear out creep in the middle, but the answer to the Broodlords is these Tempests, and he just now got the first one on the way. Second one was contaminated. Very nicely done by Serral. And that will allow him to find a base. This little Roach Ling squad on the left side, not really able to get too much done. Serral adding on Carapace upgrades and more Corruptors. Serral still maxed out, doing an excellent job here. Big Link forward coming in from Creator. He has really been fighting his heart out in this game. Tempests are good, but on their own, they're not enough. And the Stalkers are actually getting jumped completely here by Cyril's ground army. Broodlords do walk back home. Meanwhile, we see a Lurker Den. That's going to allow Cyril to defend his outlying bases a lot more effectively, defend the Broodlords against Blinkins. Meanwhile, the Broodlord count is actually getting very high right now. We're already on 7 Broodlords with 3 more about to pop and a 4th one shortly thereafter. Creator, I'm impressed that he's even still in this game. I really didn't think he'd be able to hold even that first all-in. Well, that first very aggressive attack from Cyril. But he has proven me wrong. He has done some great stuff. Still, this is Cyril in the driver's seat in this game. Most assuredly. Oh, 3 of these shield batteries getting depowered. Could have healed up that pylon. Would have been rather nice, but not the end of the world. Finally, this creep is going to get cleared up. Well, actually, will it? No, it won't. Serral able to save the last couple of tumors and spreads another. Meanwhile, Zealots on the left side, they finally, for realsies, do actually have charge. But they're not going to do too well against Broodlords, that's for damn sure. And Serral once again knocking Creator back down, well, keeping him on 4 bases. Pathogen Gland's going to complete 6 Infestors on the way. Pretty much perfectly timed with the Pathogen Glands for these first 4 Infestors. Yeah, 4 Infestors ready to fungal already. And we got Spore Crawlers repositioning. Creator going to try and take this forward base and launch a siege off of it. The thing is, if he can keep the fighting focused over here and keeps the creep from Serral back, Creator still has definitely plays to make. Meanwhile, a very funky little 2 Void Ray, 6 Stalker, 4 Immortal hit squad. Oh, the Corruptor's going to get jumped here, or rather the Tempest's going to get jumped. The Corruptors get the jump on them. Archon's not well enough positioned to defend. And now we see a big fungal growth locking down 3 of these Archons. Going to be able to take down all 3 of them and the Observer and 8 probes. Serral catching his opponent very off guard right there. Excellent little tangle for Serral. And now he jumps on the backline of these Immortals. I mean, it's weird to say backline because there's only a few Stalkers to cover, but yeah, I think Serral's got him here. Archons, they're going to try and find the Corruptors, but the Corruptors will find the relatively exposed Void Rays. 2 of the 4 of them going down. Base does get denied by Creators. That's good. Well done by Creator here. But it is not enough on its own, and it cost him a lot to do that. Resources lost is now heavily in favor of Serral. 5th Nexus for Creator. Well, ooh, it is going to get taken down. The static defense is all getting depowered immediately. These are +2 cracklings, and they will shred these probes. Meanwhile, big attack coming in on the bottom side. It is the last-ditch effort. Will take down the base. But fungal growth is going to punish a lot of this. We're going to see the carrier go down. Most of the ground army is zoned out. There are storms available. Oh, but he doesn't cast a single one. Was he just short on energy? Did he not have any energy? Regardless, Serral crushes the fight, takes the game, and puts himself up 1-0. Very well done by Serral. And here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up the top left, it is Creator from Team Abydos. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right for Basilisk, it is Serral in the red. Creator going to send a very early probe. This time, if Serral builds an Overlord, he would get blocked, so he won't. Altitude, of course, a bit of a longer map, so you're able to get away with that. Serral drops that hatch way too fast for Creator to get here. Literally no way to block it. It is impossible. And this was the fastest possible scout he could have sent. Serral, of course, going to take that super early pool as well, which will allow him to pop the double queen very quickly. This is an a new build. This is an innovative new build. Pioneered by the Brazilian player Eric, and it has been kind of sweeping ZvP a little bit. And it just, there's so many advantages to this. Obviously, it does come at a bit of a cost, but you get the queens out faster. You get the hatchery down at the natural, so you don't have to deal with adepts being a nuisance. You don't get hatch blocks, so you don't have to send your drones as far from the natural or from the main to the third. And it kind of shuts down any potential for resonating glaives to be as dangerous as it normally would be. Now, the cost is, of course, some early drone production. But I think you make up for that with the... Well, I think you make up for it and then some, with the fact that your drones don't travel as far and the queens are faster. I just think it's a cool thing to be seeing innovation. Oh, look at this Serral with some nice little stutter step. He might kill this probe. Oh, it will be a little bit close. Does he commit for it? I think he's got it. Oh, shield's just barely regenerating enough. Does he dive for it, though? Adept is going to pop out. Serral gets the Ling on top of this. Look at this. Oh, he splits the Lings up and will be able to get into the main base and actually keeps both Lings alive. Oh, and he's going to scout the Twilight Council. This is such a huge win for Serral. It's actually so devastating for Creator that Twilight Council gets scouted. And the probe went down for just one Zergling. Serral only built 2 Zerglings as well, so he was already cutting corners a little bit. Yeah, this is such amazing information for Serral. Now, he doesn't know just yet what it's going to be. He doesn't know that it's going to be Resonating Glaives. Could be TT drop, could be even 6-gate blink. But Resonating... It could even be Charge Lot all in. But it's most likely going to be Resonating Glaives. And Serral going to take the dark route in this game. He's going to drop a quick Roach Warren, quick second gas, and he's going to open up with a 3 Ravage. Oh, no. This is a new thing that Serral came up with himself. This is actually something Cham has done once or twice, but Serral has kind of adapted it a little bit for this matchup. It is a 2-gas quick layer. Did he? Yeah, he delayed link speed. Okay, no, this is what Cham does. Yeah, so you don't build link speed. You get a very quick layer, very quick Roach Warren. You get 2 gases, and you build the fastest possible Roach speed, more or less. And it allows you to really deal with this quite effectively. He does get 6 Roaches, but of course that's because he wants units on the field. But we'll see he'll have enough money for Roach speed as soon as that layer completes. And while he won't have Roach speed for the first little while with this attack, he will have it much quicker than normal. Excellent Ling Scout, by the way, from Serral. Sees this War Prism. And while he doesn't see the Warp in, he will know what's up. And this is so good that he's gone for this against 6-gate Glaives. Serral also has a... He can build this wall, right? Oh, no, the Creep Tumor! Oh, the Creep Tumor! He blocked! Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. He doesn't even go for it. Yeah, he'd be shading into Roaches. That would have been a foolish move. Serral is ready for this. Ooh, I love this Overlord drop right here for Creep, just to make it a little bit easier to get back into the main base. Serral, got a full wall. Creator will not be able to get through here. And as Serral gets closer and closer to Roach speed completing, the chance of this doing anything drops lower and lower. Now, we do have finally, a little bit of Creep going to get cleared up. But Serral, I mean, the Roach speed is just so good in this situation. Ooh, target fire on the Roaches. There is enough Adepts to one-shot the Roaches. Hang on, Creator's Adepts doing quite well right there. Ooh, the Queens did block the wall in for a moment, but Serral was ready with the drone. Does get the morph. Does get another Evo Chamber morph here to save his drones at the third. So far, this defense has been textbook. And another Evo Chamber morph in the main base. Creator trying to just brute force his way through. But Serral so far is dealing with all of it. Still, the Roaches are getting slowly but surely picked off in small numbers. And now we're actually going to see the third base getting exposed. Main base, a lot of drones are starting to fall. Creator, hang on. He's starting to get some really big value with this. Adept's going to shade. Oh, they get blocked again. But 17 drones have fallen. Creator's done so much in the last little bit. Still, Serral will be able to clean up a lot of these. No, 4 of them do get saved. Wow. Very well done. If Serral hadn't gotten the Evo Chamber block, that last Evo Chamber block, to keep these Adepts out of the natural, that might have just been unrecoverable damage in terms of eco. And then Serral would have had to go across the map and needed to get damage done. As it is, he will deny this Nexus, and he is able to recover. Ooh, Adepts in the natural do find another 7 drones. Creator doing some great work, but he is going to be forced to give up this base. And Serral, yeah, he's going to re-drone very quickly. Serral's still not building Ling speed. Might elect not to get that at all. Ooh, gotta be careful about the force fields, but he will avoid them. Overseer in the main base does get the scout. Ooh, Contaminate on the Immortal. Very nice. Excellent use of Contaminate in this series so far from Serral. Excellent use of Contaminate. And he's even got, oh, the Overlord dropping creep. I wanted to draw attention to that before, but it becomes relevant now. And that Nexus is going to be delayed for even a little bit longer. It's going to be 8 minutes, past the 8-minute mark, before he actually is able to build this Nexus. And Serral, he's getting Burrow move and Burrow. Tunneling Claw Roaches. Going to be his next tech in this game. Creator does start up his +1 weapons, but Serral's already got +1 missile about 3/4 of the way done. We're going to see Creator trying to make use of Blink on the left side. But his army is not particularly scary at this moment. Well, how many... I mean, we've got 2 Immortals. We've got a couple of Sentries with a good amount of energy. But +1 missile, Burrow, Tunneling Claws, all about to complete. Ooh, force fields on this bridge would be nice. Very nice force fields right there. Burrow. Oh, actually, he's not going to be able to save... Nope, okay, he saves 2 of the Roaches. And the Tunneling Claws actually comes very much in handy on the second set of force fields. Good job from Creator to save that 1 Observer. Those force fields on the ramp were big. This force field, not the most effective. Ooh, Immortal does go down, not being saved by the War Prism. It wasn't quite in position. He needed that Immortal to try and break through. Still, he's going to deny Cyril's 4th base. Meanwhile, Roach counterattack on the other side of the map is going to get a lot of probes. Serral, he's going to get 9 probes at minimum. Ooh, and Creator's going to go for it. He is just going to try and win with this Blink Stalker Immortal play, but Serral's got a big concave of +1 Roach Ravager. Immortal's being ferried around pretty nicely, and the Blink Micro is decent. Oh, and a big blink forward from Creator. That was a weird one. He does not have the numbers to be making that kind of blink. And he will have no choice but to tap out. Serral takes the 2-0. Very well played. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the flip side.